I'm back again with another forecast on GBPUSD. So in the past week, I took 4 trades, right? And 2 of them were wins. One was a break even and the other one was a loss. Okay. So as you can see here, over here, and then we have another one here, and then the last one here. All right. So if we should zoom in to see what happened this was on Monday, right? So on Monday, I took this trade. We started to move into profit, right? After it broke this high, I trailed my stop, risking just 0.5% now, right? And I got taken out. My trade got taken out over here. Okay, so if I should just extend this here, so my new stop was around here, just risking 0.5. So this was this was the loss that took place on Monday, 0.5%. And the next trade happened over here. So with this one, that was on Wednesday. On Wednesday, I was looking for a short, all right? And this was where my trade was triggered. And then we hit TP over here. And this was a 1:3, okay? So I took out my position at this point where we had this imbalance in sight. And I waited for price to retrace and then, take out some liquidity. So we took out this high and we started slowing down over here. I got some break of structures on the 1 minute time frame. Decided to look for another short over here. My trade got triggered, but we did not take out this low, right? We respected this low, right? And did not take out this low either. And I got taken out at break even. After we took out this low, right, I trailed my stop to break even. This time not 0.5%, but break even. And I got taken out. So I waited. On Thursday morning, I caught a buy over here, but because of my initial sell bias, I was just targeting up to this area, right? After this high is taken out, then I TP, right? Because we had already mitigated this high and we pushed down, taking out liquidity over here and respected these lows, right? Remember that this sell trade could not go below this low and then this low. So after we did all of that, consolidated over here, I got my entry over here, pushed higher above these highs, thinking we're going to just mitigate this, at worst mitigate this area and then begin to drop. So I just took out my position over here, and this one was 1:2. So that was what happened in the previous week. But as you can see, the last trade ended up moving. That's 1:13. That's even more than 1:13. 1:15.8 thereabout. But I wasn't in for all the 15.8. I was just in for 1:2, and I got out. So I ended up with a 4.5% increase on my account, and all in all, it wasn't bad. Okay, so on the weekly time frame over here, from this low to this high, right, and then we hit this low, we have this high over here, right? And this short-term sell, right, I was expecting that it will retrace up to probably this area over here before we push higher, but it looks like we started pushing higher, and I still won't discount the sell, right, just because this high has not yet been taken out. This high over here, because it was the last high that was put in before we started breaking structure on the daily time frame lower. So I'm still going to be looking at sales, especially now that price is what in this premium area. Okay, but that doesn't mean that I'll not be looking at the buy side also. All right, so on the weekly time frame, even though we might have this and then we are pushing higher, we might just coming here to test this high, probably take it out a little bit and then drop before we resume the buy, right? Or hit this area and then drop. Okay, so that's what I'll be looking out for on the weekly time frame. All right, so on the daily time frame, right, as you can see, we created these equal highs over here, right? And I was of the opinion that price is going to push down, right? Retest this low. If we're able to take it out, right, then we might see a push even lower. But as you can see, we just came to mitigate some orders, test this low, and then we started pushing higher. We hit this area, right? And then we had a reaction, and price was closed over here. But then we pushed higher again, taking out these equal highs. And now we are tapping into here, right? Filling this imbalance found over here. Okay, so at the stage price is in, we are at a premium level. I'll not be looking for buys just because we are feeling some imbalance over here, and we might see some reaction, even if price is not willing to go past these lows, right? We might see price reacting probably to fill this imbalance before we push higher, or just test this low and then we push higher. Okay, so I'm going to be looking for sales when market opens. I'll be looking for sales trading probably to this low or to fill this imbalance, and then I'm going to take my positions out. All right, so on the daily time frame, that is the mindset I have. On the 4-hour time frame, because we are hitting this level now, right, this whole level, we might see a reaction, like I said, on the daily time frame, to probably test this area, right, either this low or take it out entirely and fill this imbalance, or just fill about 50% of this imbalance, and then we continue higher, okay, to now test this high properly. Okay, either taking it out or respecting it and then selling off, right? So my expectation on the 4-hour time frame will be for price to probably push a little higher into this area, right? And then we might start seeing some break of structure lower, testing either this low, right, before we start pushing higher, right? Or we might see price, drop into this area, and then try to get some accumulations to push price even higher. But now that price is in this area, I will not be looking for the second scenario. I'll be looking for, a short to take before I start looking for buys. And I'll only look for buys if price begins to show me bullish break of structures after the sell retracement. But then there could also be a third scenario that could play out, and this scenario could be price just hitting this level and then just pushing up immediately, taking out this high. But you and I know that price does not move in a straight line. So however the market decides to behave, we are going to play it by ear and then wait to see what price gives us. All right, so on a 15 minutes time frame, what we see over here is we can see pins and wicks to the buy side, to the sell side, everywhere. Prices, not leaving a lot of imbalances, right? They are filling their imbalances and still moving higher, right? But this whole move tells me that price might start to drop, and with that drop we might test this area over here, which might get taken out at this low, right, to now come and test this whole move. And we do have some imbalances here, right? But if this low doesn't get taken out and we start seeing bullish break of structure, then we might just push higher immediately. Okay, which is to me highly unlikely, right? I'll be looking for this low to be taken out. But if I should get a sell, right, I'll take out most of my positions when price hits this area, because we don't know what price might do. Okay, so even though on the weekly time frame I am bullish, right, when market opens I'll be looking for sells. So this is all that I have for you, and I wish you all the best in this new coming week. Thank you for watching.